To be a casual worker, it's so hurtful because you are not hired by the client company. Your salary goes to the middleman, which is the labor broker, and the middleman will take all your salary and give you that small change. You are just a slave, because if the labor broker is paying you, it will be a salary that you can use, but no. In 2012, we went to Simba. We were not told how much are we going to earn per hour. Not even the salary per month. We wasn't told. If we ask the client company, they will say you should go to the labor broker. And the labor broker will run away. No one will tell you exactly how much are you going to earn until the day you have to earn the money. And when that day came in, the money they are going to give you is not the same. We are all doing the same work. And some of you will get 500 rands. And some of you will get more than that, maybe 1,000 rand. That will leave yourself confused. You can't plan, so we rely on overtime. This is what makes most women sleep with the bosses or pays the bosses. Not that I blame them, it's because of the salary that they are earning. To have a job that will pay you better salary, you have to sleep with the boss that they are doing. It happens a lot because these women are suffering. When you get paid, you have to pay a supervisor as well. You have to bring a lunch or you buy her something in order to get the overtime.
I-labor broker yethu ne iphakisa kuna the most of the time abantu abayisebenzela abantu besilisa. If ufuna ukusebenza some athi like uzonginikeza ini mangizokuthatha ne sasisaba kakhulu. Sazama ukuthi azini if sitshela someone sizoluza umsebenzi sonke. If usiluza umsebenzi impilo izostop. I'm working at Nature's Garden for 5 years, but I'm still a casual. Angikho right. Yeah, kungipha stress kakhulu because angikhoni kwenzela abantwana bami yonke into abayinidayo. Although mhlawumbe like ngisengenile ngaphakathi because ayiyona into bengiyifuna. Mara masise ngaphakathi ngithenelwe icolleague yami ngitshela ukuthi wena usebenzela i-labor broker. So like wonke lo msebenzi lo uzowenza. And ayikho into engizoyisho. Like ngiyasebenza. The most of the time ne sisebenzela la kubanda khona. Sipheka sisotha. Bayas provider ne nge-PPE. I-problem yakhona i-one. Kumele sibolekane impahla. Angibe comfortable mina ukugcoka i-freezer beyigcokwe omunye umuntu. Especially ngumuntu wesifazane ngigcoke i-PPE begcokwe umuntu wesilisa because sometimes abanye bethu basebenzela ngaphandle like manje kuyashisa and late mina mangifika umuntu bekesebenza i-day for 11 hours ne mangifika mina banginikeze leyo freezer leyo mara bazontshela ukuthi like since ningama labor broker kumele ni use i-uniform e1 siuza iputseli e1 indawo esihlala kuyo indawo evulekile. Even umuntu wesilisa uyakhumula ubhekile. Hey, mapakisha like izinto ezirong ngawo and awukwazi uku-insulta i-colleague yakho. The way thina singakhona like it's fine. Yabo mara especially ebusuku nakhona asibi comfortable. Ezinye izinto siba nalezo zinto ukuthi hayi ngeke angenze lutho because umuntu osebenza naye. So wakubuhlungu kakhulu guys even namanje. sasenaleyo nto ukuthi asazi ukuthi iwinter iyabuya sivele sisabe because it's dark, it's too much dark, and if no one to take me to the taxi ne, it's like mele ngihambe ngi-1 kulobo bomnyama ngizama ukuthi mhlawumbe itaxi ingachamuka because ukuchamuka komuntu wesilisa ngithi yo uzongenzani.
I work at Baker's Biscuit in Isando. I work as a flight filler, sometimes a packer, sometimes an acting operator. It will just depend on the availability of the work. In the morning, you will have to wake up, go to work. You will have to stand by the gate, and then you will wait for the permanent ones to be absent. Then that's where they will come and pick one of you to come and replace that person. And if there's no one who is sick for that day or absent, then it means you just have to go back home. And remember, you are on market. You don't have enough money for transport because you don't have a salary. As you are a casual, you are considered as nothing. You are just a slave. They just make you work whatever they want you to do. You can multiply a work of 4 people and do it alone. So if you don't want to do that, they will tell you there are a lot of people outside waiting at the gate to work. So if you don't want to do that, you'll have to go home. So considering that you are a breadwinner, your children have to eat, you will do that. As women, we grew up with this culture that a woman should always be humble, knowing that as a woman, you do everything in the house. A man can do dishes, a man can wash clothes for children, a man can cook. You can come back, find him sleeping. Where's the kids? He doesn't know, and it doesn't matter to him. And that thing, it's a burden because women nowadays, we are working. As much as the man gets tired, I also get tired. Your child will go through some things and you won't have time to see what's happening. She do some homework, you are asleep already. You just sleep on the couch. Whenever you sit down, you sleep as a mom. So you can't even see if he started smoking, if she started drooling. Like you see nothing about your children. So that's a burden, a very heavy one.
To be a mom, it's a blessing from God. It's a tough one. My challenge is that my other kids are in Zimbabwe, the big ones, and then I have the 2 ones, my little ones. So you have to send money to them. You have to send food to them. You have to balance everything. And the school fees is too much for us ladies, especially the ones that are coming from Zimbabwe. Like, it's very tough. The other painful thing that we face is for us to separate with our kids. I wish to see my kids growing, but I can't because I have to come here to South Africa and look for a job. Because if I stay in Zimbabwe, my kids won't go to school. There's nothing that I can do. No jobs. There's nothing. So that's the painful thing, that I can't see my son. I'm too far. If everything was fine, I was going to have all my kids, but I can't. We don't like the life that we are living, but we are pushing. As women, you have to be strong. What I'm doing, I'm working as a chef at a restaurant. The hours are too hectic, like you don't have time to rest, you don't have time for your kids. I have a husband, but he's not working. There's a lady that I ask to take care of my kids while I'm at work, so I have to pay her. Mostly it's painful for the little one because she's breastfeeding now. Some days you leave her without milk, so you just have to prepare a bottle of water and just leave her with maybe porridge or something. You go to work crying, like not knowing how they are going to survive there. It's very painful. For my previous job, the person like was harassing us a lot. It was the manager. We were like animals to her. She was not treating us like human beings. You must work from 7 up until 4 o'clock, no lunch, no break. It was against the contract of work to come with food. They have to provide us with food, but she was no longer providing us. Sometimes she'll give you maybe buns, maybe rolls with green things. You saw that this thing is rotten. Because I'm from Zimbabwe. She'll tell you that if you complain, I'll fire you. Then you will not get job anyway. But then because of you need your kids to eat, you need to put bread on the table, you need your kids to go to school, so you'll do anything. We went to Cow. That's when we opened eyes. They teach us that as migrants, we have the rights. She was saying like, we don't have that power. She has got lawyers. Because we are foreigners, like there's nothing that we can do to her. The comrades from Cow, they pushed our case, up until like, she saw that, it's not a game. I was afraid in living in South Africa. If I say so, they will, I'm going to be thrown out. But then now, I know that even if I'm a migrant, but I have the right to say, this is not good for me. We had that challenge of organizing, like to make a team with South Africans, because like they were saying, hey, we're not no, like you don't have anything, like even if we unite with you, you don't claim anything, you don't claim UIF, you don't claim money. But the thing they want to achieve, it's also the thing that we want to achieve. The thing they want is also the thing that we want. So it was very difficult. But then after Cow just joined us, united us. Like, we don't care whether you are from Malawi, whether you are from Zimbabwe. We care about workers. Even if you go to women like smithing, like you can feel that the way they are teaching, like they are giving you that power.
Rona ba company ya Zandi Flora ke rata fela gore ga gona modumo go setele ga o robetse eya le go itsamela mo tseleng mo o ikela dizozong o bo ya dishopong go fela dishopo di khakalanyana go bo dizozong re di lata go ke sone seo. Ora le ba bereke ai re be re kwane mosebetsi fela go kgetla mantaga ka la bone mo merekong ke kgetla morogo di-spices morogo ke mereko wa ka nyaga ba re tshwara gampe ga ba re tshwara gampe fela ke gone go sa re patele go kgona go thogela ka 6 to 5 ga ba re tsenyetse overtime and re tswa le mo bothateng bo botona ba gore ne re berekela 4 rand kg ke bothata bo re kopana le bone rona basadi fela e seng bontate ba fa rona basadi fela go ne go etsagala gore batho ba entla ke ne ba sa re batle ba batlo re ko ba go ene for ranta eo ya be le gore ga re tsamaye ra bereka ke ga batla simolola le teng gape gore ba time motlakase ba eletsa mo goreng nna re tsamaye ba di ID ba sale le moatswa kantle so be re sa tsamaye ba bereki ba teng ra sotlega ka motlakase go na le gore ga re chaisa ka 5 re tse di kgaitsi re kgonnye ene re tswa bosigo go sekgweng re tlwapa tshwantse re be metsi re tlhape phakela gape re tsoge ka bo 4 re ape ka 6 re mosebetsing ke bothata so seo be re kgona gore re founele Joshua re bue le ene gore na le mathata a 1-2 ke ga bo bothata ba rona bo tla bankanyega o na tlola re eme nokeng a tlo bua le rona sa feleng pelo e tsanyalo ene ya re thusa ra kgona bereka di 5 days ene ya re thusa ra tswa mo di kg re thusitse too much o batla bone ka gore gone yanong wa ba hira ne ga hiri maso ba ba nang di ID so gone yanong a ke re berekela di hour rona bone ba skill ba berekela kg for rand ai ke ikutlwa ke le sharp fela ke le mafulufulu ke itshepa nna ke itshepa ka malatsi otlhe bomme ba qalang go ya khao ke ba fa advice gore ba ne ba tsamaye di meeting ba utlwelle se se buang ko meeting ga ba go utlwa se se buang ko meeting ba tlo ba le mafulufulu ba tlo kgona go ikemelela ba tlo kgona go etsa ntho engwe le engwe jaaka o bona gore ka jeko ke go bolela gore ke a itshepa a ke tshabile go ya le go wa ko CCMA ke a itshepa
EPWP is an expanded public workers program, which is a project from municipality. In the community, the people there don't work, so they help people have a bread on a table. I work there from 2014, 2015, 16 as a cleaner, Monday to Friday, hired by Lunglem Charlie. We clean the buildings of municipality like library, swimming pools, you clean on the road, even the papers, plastics. We go to the dams where they just throw dogs, cats, those one who died, even the nappies from kids. We don't have enough PPE. We're supposed to make a plan so that we can handle that situation. So it was hard. Isikhathi esiningi iPWP iqasha abantu abangomama basisa kwindawo ezinobungozi. Sometimes we want to ease ourselves. I'm on a street. I don't have a toilet. We're supposed to go, if we are near to the community, to knock at the door of somebody. I don't know who I will get inside. How bad he is or she is, or dogs in the yard. Sometimes I go just to hide myself in the bush. I'm afraid of snake. There's somebody can come through the bushes or whatever. How bad that person he is. We were just in fear, but we work because we want that little money. Stipend is 1.98. We struggle to work far where we stay. We used to pay taxi. Let's say daily we used to pay, it's 120 for the return. So how much it is for a week on that side net? And then we left with nothing. Our contract is end 2016. My son, it was at university of Fort Hare. The time I start to work. He want to do a doctor who apply for NFS after they said the contract is the end of contract. I didn't get NFS. My son's supposed to drop out of school. You just do 2 years. He just stay at home. NFS, they said, I am a worker from municipality. Though the contract is finished, I'm not working at all. But in the system of Department Labor, when they check me, they said I work from municipality, where my wages is 14,000 monthly. It's a corruption because we don't work, but they said we work and earning this big money. We don't have even a 2 cent. Igama elisebenzayo ne-ID yami. Le kumele ngifumane ngayo umsebenzi, ngifumane ama-piece job ukuthi ngikhona ukunaka abantwana bami. Ugovernment uyibambile. Ngingaphila kanjani ngingasebenzi? Abantwana bami bayofikelela njani lapho ufuna uyafika khona? Akho apho bazo-assistwa khona. Angitholi nix. When we go to labor, ask them what we do. They say we must go back to my municipality. When we go to municipality, they said, no, we didn't know anything, go to labor. They take us going up and down. We don't know what to do to clear those names, and we're stuck. As a Lunglem farmers workers, we go to Jimiston at Cow. They help us a lot. After 2 months, we heard that some of communities, they said our names are free now, but some of us, we're still struggling. I'm still on the system. I'm confused, really confused and angry. Because my children are suffer, really suffer. So yes, I'm scared. It's too much for me. It's too much.
You want to win alone. That's where organizing came from. To be organized as a group, then you will win the fight. With one voice, with a big group, saying what we want, and also telling them this is unconstitutional that you are doing to us. One person will get fired, and if that person fired, what is going to happen? Nothing. You will be more scared because you won't say even a thing because you will be scared that I'll get fired also. So that's why we have to organize ourselves as a group and fight for the exploitation of workers in the workplace.
Someone engadibana naye eTexini guys wangitshela ngesimuni. I forgot ukuthi mele ngehle kuphi because ngase ngimamele lo yasisi wayengicocela ngesimuni. So wangitshela ngekhawu ukuthi kune office elibizwa kanje, so bayakwazi ukuncedana.
Get there, we were very welcomed. But it was just the thing that we do because we had, but we didn't have faith in that. We were just going. We didn't believe that there is anyone who can defeat bakers, because people have been working there for 20 years. They've got lawyers and everything, but they never defeated that company as it's a multi-millionaire company. Then when we get to the casual workers office, we were given an organizer. She helped us, she told us what we will do and what we must expect. We might win, we might lose. It's a struggle, we have to fight. We did that, we've gone to CCMA with them many times, maybe 3 to 4 times. They were stubborn, we come back, we engage with them, we go back until the end of the day that they considered us and they hired us as permanent workers of bakers.
I'm on the tablet line machine operator. We manufacture tablets for the dogs, cats, and then we send them out. There's some who have been casual workers for like 10 years, 11 years, and then I was a casual for 7 years. So we happened to hear about cow, and then I was the first one who came here actually. I had mixed emotion because I didn't know what results I would get, and I was kind of gambling with my life because I did not know if at the end of the day I'll get fired or I'll get what I deserve, because really we didn't know our rights back then, but now we do, yeah.
Section 198 is in the Constitution that casual workers should be deemed as the permanent workers after 3 months working for client company. Even if the client company didn't make you permanent, but you have to be deemed as permanent workers. That means you will earn the same amount that the permanent workers are earning. Get the free transport, whatever the benefits that are on that workplace. But funny enough, we didn't know about that until we came here in Cow. So they told us, no man, they're using you. Yeah. We started to fight our own right, knowing that there is Section 198 that we didn't know before.
So you end up having that courage as a woman when you come from Simunye, because they teach you how to do things, you know, how to speak, how to phrase things in a right way. You are never wrong as long as you don't sue anybody. I just thought as a black person, I can't talk to a white person. But going to Simunye, they told me that it's my right. If I want to speak to my manager, even though it's a white person, I've got some right to go there. So now I'm a very different person. We have gained something from the casual workers office, and we have gained something that is very valuable and something that you can use forever.
It's very difficult to organize in workplace because the workers that you are working with, you don't trust each other. If you can go and tell the workers that let's do this and this and this and this, you will be called in the office and you've been told that they will charge you of causing chaos at workplace. Because there are these workers that rely on bosses. They will tell the bosses everything.
It was hard organizing my workplace people. Some of them, they were scared to continue doing this with me because they had the rumors that I was going to be fired for trying to go against the campaign, not knowing that it was their right. So what happened was I went to my workplace, organized the meeting with our fellow comrades, and then Comrade Joshua also joined in later on, and then we had to put our issues on the table, and then Comrade Joshua was able to advise us. Everyone was just happy. We were united, all of us, until we got registered. And then that's when we started parting our ways. So the unity just broke like that. Can we help us to go to CCMA? We won the case on the 18th of April 2021. 25th of May, we got registered. But based on the 45 40 hours guaranteed because of our settlement agreement with the company. I was so excited because after 7 years of struggle, finally I'm here earning a better salary. I can take my kids out, I can pay my rent without any stress, without thinking that what's gonna be left in my account, what are we going to eat? I was so excited. I'm still excited even now. We used to get paid small salaries, so by the time when we got registered, it started going like, and then you start growing wings. You feel like, I know, man, I got this, I can do this on my own. And then so people started going to other unions, and then we just went separate ways without us getting everything that we were fighting for. So I believe we were supposed to stick together until we get to a point where we say, no, like right now we got everything, and then now everyone is for himself.
Into yazi engibona ebalekile ne ukuthi sixoxe, because if asikhulumi, you know, emsebenzini sithanda ukuhlala ngama group yabo, mara okubalekile nokungenza ukuthi sisizakala ukuthi sibe ndawonye, simplace mhlambe sixoxe like ngama challenges. Angithi noma usemsebenzini kuyenze ukuthi kube nalezi zinto lezi ezenzakale mangisuka endlini, mara manginalabantu labo besifazane sixoxa sam ezinye siyakhona ukuthi sibe relieved kusekhaya lami.
What we do sometimes during our lunch breaks, we have 3 lunch breaks, then we can take one of them to be together as women. Then that's where we speak up. 30 minutes enough. We can just attend one woman who we see that is struggling more than us. Then we listen to her, we give her some advice, and then that's where we know that at least for a day we did something. It's never easy, but if you want it, you will get it. It's a struggle. You have to fight for it. The office will help you do it if you are willing to do it. Because if you're dragging your foot, then it won't be easy for the office. You are doing this for your children. You are doing this for the upcoming youth. So you must go for that, and you must go for it with the whole of your time.
If I can just sit with you here, you explain to me your story, and then I tell you mine, you're gonna see that we are actually going through same things, but our problem is that we are not sharing. So us uniting, we can conquer. We can conquer. We are the Mbogotos.